Okay, as part of the formal element series, I'm looking at tone today. So, um, areas of light and shade to create three-dimensional effects on a two-dimensional drawing. I'm having issues with my tech also today. I will just show you what my tech is. It's a lampshade with an elastic band and a phone case. Okay, it's not behaving today. So I'm going to hold my phone above and do it this way and then hope that Santa brings me a tripod for Christmas. Right, so tone then. So I'm looking at using a pencil to create different light and shade effects on metal objects. These objects were school task. The one at the top there was a contraption that was in my dad's garage at the time. I don't know what it is to this day. I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody could let me know. The idea was creating light and shade using a pencil and using primary sources, metal objects as primary sources. Okay, so there's different areas where you can see if you press on slightly dark, heavier with the pencil, then you can get darker tones, and then lighter with the pencil, and then you can get lighter tones. Okay. A couple of different examples again of trying to create tone using pencil at the top there, and then down here I've used chalk and charcoal and the green background of the page to create the mid tones as well. It was quite a simple task. This image here was a place in France in the middle of nowhere. So this has been drawn from a photograph. This particular image I used pencil to begin with to create a bit of perspective and then tonal areas, but I wasn't very happy with it, to be fair, so I've added fine liner in certain areas just to create a little bit more impact. I do quite like this area here where you can see that effect is where the sunlight was shining on the building. Back to school. Everybody has to draw their shoe in school. This was an exercise, and I was criticised for having too many dark tones in this trainer, which I would completely agree with. Lots of different objects. The most impact that's created on this image, I think, are the keys at the bottom, where you can see I've tried to create very light and dark tonal areas, and that's probably because it's a small space. If you're going to create tone using pencil or any materials, really, start off on a small scale, and then you can get the impact, really. Again, this is using acrylic paint to create tonal effects with highlights. I was in Turkey on this, the photograph for this, and I've used one colour, just the colour purple, and worked with just adding white, really, to create lighter and darker tones for effect. Okay, I think it looks rather sombre. I think I was probably feeling rather sombre at the time. This image is based on a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. Again, just one colour to create lighter and darker tones, and then a little bit of darker colours in the background, really, just to set off the flower. Okay. This image was something that I produced at college, and again, rather than working with tone in a fairly sort of uncreative way, where you're starting with a darker and the lighter in a box or in lots of little squares, then draw something out first and just have a go. This was a ram's head, and if I go in a little bit closer, you can see that every single area has gone from light to dark, just in lots of different lines. It must have taken quite a long time. I don't even remember creating this, to be fair, and I may use it in my teaching because I think it's quite a nice effect, really. Okay, and that's the last one in the sketchbook. For the next the next session, using texture, I will have a tripod, and this will be much more professional. The reason I've decided to carry on with this is because if you've got something to say and something to share, then you should just do it, okay? And this is what I'm doing. Okay, bye.